Where's One Punch Man Season 3? Why don't they release it already? What's taking so long?
The One Punch Man movie featuring The Rock as Saitama.
I need it.
Soka.
One Punch Man Season 3, baby! Let's go!
Damn. Gotta work on my cardio, especially because the other amazing news is I got cast as Saitama in the new One Punch Man movie. I'm just kidding. We can dream, can't we? No further word on the actual One Punch Man movie that is supposed to be coming out, but we did get the director, Justin Lin, who directed, I think, Fast and the Furious 9. But let's talk about One Punch Man Season 3, and apparently will not be JC Staff again. Just a brief run-up. Season 1, the reason it looked so absolutely incredible was because of this team, this dream team of animators and a director all coming together to just make the most marvelous Season 1 under Madhouse Studios. But then Season 2, it went over to JC Staff. Now, Madhouse was having some internal issues, which is why now they've split off. Half of the company basically has become MAPPA, and MAPPA is doing everything right now. They're doing Attack on Titan, the Chainsaw Man's coming up, God of High School, Jujutsu Kaisen, and so forth. MAPPA's been taking on everything. Madhouse, is basically been unheard of for the past 4 years pretty much. And so I don't think Madhouse is going to take it again. I don't think MAPPA is going to take it either, because I think they have way too much on their plate, which leaves a couple studios in mind. It could be Studio A1, Studio Bones, who does My Hero Academia. Could be Wit Studio. I would prefer Studio Bones. I think that would be a great target. Could be Wit as well, but Bones did My Hero Academia, and you guys know they have some just absolutely amazing fight scenes and music, and just the whole production is very, very good for My Hero Academia. The models were always consistent as well, so if they can do that, they can probably take on One Punch Man. But I guess they heard our prayers or our cries, and they will not be using JC Staff again, which is the studio that did Season 2, which was obviously very underwhelming. Fans felt incredibly let down because Season 1 was so absolutely amazing, a major reason for this One Punch Man success, and Season 2 was extremely lackluster. And they didn't do a horrible, horrible job, but in the comparison to Season 1, which was 10 out of 10, I mean, they set the bar really high, so JC Staff came in and it was just everybody was like, what the hell? Some people still enjoyed it, but we are getting a new studio. I'm sure that it was a really big deal for the license owners to pick the new studio to take on this job, because if they want One Punch Man to succeed and continue, having a season that's up to par with Season 1 is very, very important. And JC Staff, they were given the opportunity. They couldn't cut it. Fans were disappointed. So now we're going to get a new studio, but we still don't know yet, but it's probably either Wit, Bones, or A1. A1 is also working on the Solo Leveling anime. If you haven't read Solo Leveling, it's an absolutely freaking marvelous manhwa. It's a Korean manga, and it just got announced that it's getting an anime as well. So that's super hype news, but A1 is the best thing they've done is Sword Art Online. So honestly, I prefer Wit or Bones. Studio Wit, they did the first 3 seasons of Attack on Titan, as well as the first season of Vinland Saga, which MAPPA is taking Season 2 of Vinland Saga. I swear, MAPPA takes everything. There's currently no release date or no more information. It's just that Murata told us, very excited, that Season 3 is coming. And this is a huge, huge deal. I mean, fans have been questioning whether or not we were going to even get a Season 3. A lot of people, leakers, have been saying it was in production for quite a while. So this promotional image was actually drawn by Mr. Kubota, who was the character designer for the first 2 seasons. And I believe he's been working on Dragon Ball, which is why Saitama kind of looks like Tien here. But I don't think that Saitama's gonna look like Tien as we get into Season 3. Hopefully not. I mean, he doesn't look very Dragon Ball, but in this image, he definitely looks like Tien from the side a little bit. We also got the brand new manga chapter. It's actually a bonus chapter. It's kind of wrapping up the end of Garo, and we got this beautiful colored illustration page here of Saitama, Genos, Fubuki, Tatsumaki, Bang, and Garo, and it's really nice colored image, especially because it came out at like the exact same time as the key visual. So this is super hype, guys. I mean, I am so insanely hyped. All we got left is to get the Dragon Ball Super anime to return, and we're set. We got Bleach coming up, we got Chainsaw Man coming out, dude, Attack on Titan Season 4, like, oh boy, we are just in for so much good anime. We're gonna get spoiled rotten over like the next year. It's gonna be absolutely incredible. So Murata tweeted out this website, onepunchman-anime.net, and this is where they're going to show all of the news and updates. So I'll be checking this probably twice daily, and just make sure you guys are subscribed with the notification bell enabled so you don't have to check the website. As more information comes out, we get any information at all, studio, animators, voice actors, anything like that, I'll make videos on it, so make sure you guys come here, subscribe, hit that like button, tell your friends. Mastar Media will be the one-stop shop for One Punch Man. So you guys might be asking, like, why did this take so long? Basically, long story short, there's a lot of intricacies, contracting, licensing that goes in before they can even get into the production. They have to get funding from somewhere. And then, yes, obviously, they had to find a studio that could prove that they could take on this work and do it better than JC Staff and live up to the hype of Season 1, which is obviously not going to be easy because they had the dream team. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about why Season 1 of One Punch Man was so absolutely phenomenal. So go ahead and look for those if you're interested. I mean, they didn't have an increased budget or anything. They just had like an absolute dream team of staff come together to create a masterpiece. And it was like the stars aligned for Season 1. So it's going to be very hard to replicate. All right, and let's talk about where Season 3 of the anime of One Punch Man is going to start in terms of what episode, what's going to happen, and then where's it going to end? We're probably going to get 12 episodes, I'm assuming. And it was One Punch Man Chapter 84 where Elder Centipede was destroyed in one punch by Saitama. So we're going to start at Chapter 85. And we're going to be diving into the Monster Association, which is deep underground. We're going to have all the S-rank heroes basically start to go after the monsters. As we saw in the tournament, these huge, super powerful monsters started to come during the tournament with Suryu, and people were eating monster cells and getting insanely strong. So they're going to go find out the source of this, which is right now Orochi, the king of all the monsters. There's going to be a lot of Fubuki, a lot of Garo as he joins the Monster Association and starts to have to like fight other monsters, kind of like starts to work his bond with the kid Terio. We'll have a little battle between Saitama and Garo. It'll be quick, but it'll be fun. We'll have Garo versus Rover, and most of it's going to be about Garo's just progression through his monsterification and his character development and everything. But there's also going to be fights like Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man, which is going to be an insane fight. Like, Phoenix Man was so broken and so insane in the manga. I'm really excited to see that animated. And there's gonna be a lot of other fights as well between S-rank heroes and other monsters. As far as where it's gonna end, like on the season, it has to be some climactic finish. And honestly, I'm not really sure. I mean, the fight with Child Emperor and Phoenix Man honestly might be the finale if it's only 12 episodes. And honestly, I think I'd be okay with that. I think the majority of fans are gonna wanna see Saitama, but he's gonna be MIA for quite a while. Like, this entire season and maybe even the one after that is not gonna be Saitama versus Garo. I hope you guys know that. Like, that's not gonna be till like season 8 or something. There's so much manga to cover until we get to Saitama versus God Garo. That's a super long way away, and probably because it's only a single season, it's probably only gonna be 12 episodes, which means almost certainly the final battle of Season 3 is gonna be Child Emperor versus Phoenix Man, which I know you guys might want to see Saitama, but this fight is epic as balls, dude. Like, you guys are gonna really love and enjoy this. And as you'll see in Season 3, it's mostly about Garo and the S-rank heroes, their struggles, their growths, trying to accomplish their dreams, trying to push themselves, fighting super powerful opponents, and less about Saitama. So hope you guys are ready for that. Personally, I love the fact that they embellish all of these other characters. It adds so much more substance to the show, and you start to like and root for a lot of these other characters to win. Blast, Flashy Flash, I mean, they're some of my favorites. Garo, I mean, Garo's even like kind of the anti-hero that you want to win. It's like he's such a well-written character that you can't help but like root for him, but you also know that Cape Baldy's got to one punch him in the end, right? So anyways, guys, this is absolutely incredibly exciting news. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more news and information relating to One Punch Man Season 3 and the manga, which I cover. I will be covering the manga chapter tomorrow. And boys, let's get pumped. We got a new anime. Let's go, baby.